A24's Curbed Friday the 13th series would have given us Charlize Theron as the mother of Jason Voorhees. Development on the highly anticipated prequel series titled Crystal Lake was reportedly stopped in May 2024, which is a major loss for fans of classic Jason Voorhees films and the horror genre at large. Although the original Friday the 13th movie from 1980 essentially acts as the prequel to the franchise, I'm sold on just about anything that involves A24 and horror, so having the project come to an indefinite halt is certainly not inspiring to hear. Bryan Fuller, who recently directed 2 episodes of 2022's Queer for Fear, The History of Queer Horror, was attached to create the series, which certainly would have added to Jason Voorhees' Friday the 13th kill count. According to the Wrap, Charlize Theron was eyed to play Pam Voorhees in the A24 show based on the beloved Friday the 13th horror franchise, set in the immediate aftermath of the drowning of a young Jason Voorhees. The Wrap also reports that unpaid writers, inexperienced execs, and questionable bookkeeping undid the Friday the 13th series, which to me is more disappointing than the most recent Exorcist movie. Charlize Theron was being considered for Pamela Voorhees in the Friday the 13th prequel show. Theron would have made her long-awaited television debut on the A24 project. Mad Max Fury Road begging Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron is great in nearly any project she stars in, but having her take on the classic role of Pamela Voorhees would likely have been one of the most memorable performances of her already illustrious career. At 5 feet 10 inches and in her typically great shape, Theron herself could have been a formidable physical force in a Friday the 13th prequel series, allowing viewers to see her challenge herself in a dark role like never before. Theron has hardly starred in any horror films or television series, with the thrillers 2002's Trapped and 2015's Dark Places being the most horror-adjacent projects of her career. What's more, Theron would have made her television debut as Pamela Voorhees in A24's Crystal Lake series, considering that the Oscar-winning actress has only previously appeared in guest roles on television. Not only does the downfall of Crystal Lake rob fans of a would-be exceptional expansion of the classic intellectual property, but it also takes away Theron's long-awaited break into television, which just feels downright cruel. While the Crystal Lake prequel series is not confirmed to be officially scrapped, it appears to be moving forward without Fuller's attachment, making it uncertain whether Theron is still in talks to join the project. What happened to A24's Friday the 13th show? Bryan Fuller was dismissed from the project. There were apparently a number of behind-the-scenes complications that led to a halt in the development of A24's Friday the 13th series. There were a total of 8 episodes being planned for the first season, which would have had a production budget of $85 million, making it one of the most expensive A24 productions to date. Additional seasons were also reported to be planned before the sudden change in development status. Fuller, who is arguably best known for creating Hannibal, 2013 to 2015, was initially embraced as the right person to bring the prequel series to life. According to the Wrap, in the grand ambition of Crystal Lake, each season would be a deconstruction of the first 4 Paramount movies. The series would incorporate lore from several sequels but remix that material in a way similar to Fuller's Hannibal. This was the case until Fuller was dismissed from the project for various reasons. The Wrap reports, Crystal Lake was plagued by inexperienced production executives making questionable decisions, problems with the show's writing staff and conflicts between showrunners and executives. Interestingly, Fuller has completed several scripts on Crystal Lake, making it unclear whether A24 will still use his material.